Free speech is an important issue on college campuses. Some say that free speech is threatened in even the most prestigious institutions of academia, which is why it's so important for college students to know when their First Amendment rights are being violated or when they're just being assholes.
So if it's a public college, then they have to abide by First Amendment free speech protections for students. If it's a private college, generally not, although some laws, like federal funding laws, make private colleges agree to honor First Amendment principles as a condition of getting the funding, or sometimes state laws require that.
At Georgetown Law, a student got in trouble for handing out Bernie Sanders literature. Legit First Amendment issue, or was that student an a-hole?
Even Georgetown might be subject to First Amendment restrictions if they receive federal funding that requires it, or say federal law requires it for some reason.
So would it make a difference if he was dressed like Bernie Sanders while he did it?
I don't think the way he's dressed is going to affect the legal analysis.
So much for the revolution. Back in 1969, there was a case where students wore black armbands to protest the Vietnam War.
Yes, that was the Tinker versus
Des
Moines School District case, where some students wanted to wear a black armband to school in order to protest the Vietnam War, and they were sent home and told that they couldn't do that. The school attempted to justify it on the basis of that it would disrupt the teaching activities. The Supreme Court said there was no evidence of that, and generally said that students do not shed their free speech rights at the gate of the schoolhouse. And so the court said that the students were entitled to wear the armbands unless it caused substantial disruption of the educational mission of the school or it invaded the rights of other students, neither of which the court found was applicable in that case.
What if you're wearing nothing but a black armband to school?
You mean you're nude?
Well, you
Except
are
for
wearing a
your-
black armband. So.
Yeah, you're pretty much a jerk, and you're probably going to get arrested for just violating general public nudity laws.
Even if you graduate from that school 16 years ago and you're just going back to see your old professor and you're just like so excited. Thanks for watching, guys. If there are any scenarios that you're not sure whether they fall into the First Amendment side or being an asshole side or a little bit of both, be sure to mention them in the comments section. And make sure to subscribe to We the Internet TV.